Hi, welcome to Mr. Brain Parenting Series. Are you a parent? Parenting is a wonderful journey, but let's face it, it can be challenging too. Every parent has the desire to become a good parent and foster the best possible development for their child. That's why we're here to help. In this video, we will explore Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Piaget proposed that our cognitive development occurs in 4 distinct stages: the sensoromotor stage, the pre-operational stage, the concrete operational stage, and the formal operational stage. Each stage builds upon the previous one, leading to the development of full human intelligence. Now let's dive into the details of each stage. Sensoromotor stage, from birth to 2 years of age. During this stage, our understanding of the world is shaped by our senses and physical interactions. Through exploration and movement, we gradually develop our 5 senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Initially, our actions are driven by reflexes, but soon we start forming intentional habits. As we grow older, our awareness expands beyond our own bodies, and we become fascinated by the external world. A significant milestone in this stage is the development of object permanence, which is our realization that objects continue to exist even when they are out of sight. This newfound understanding sparks our curiosity, leading us to eagerly explore and engage with our surroundings. We become enchanted by the fragrance of flowers, the taste of various foods, the sounds that fill our environment, and even the interactions with strangers. Our physical mobility plays a crucial role in stimulating cognitive development during this stage. As we learn to sit, crawl, stand, walk, and eventually run, our mental abilities also flourish. However, it's important to note that our perception of the world remains predominantly egocentric, as we can only perceive it from our own point of view. Moving on to the second stage, pre-operational stage, from ages 2 to 7 years old. During this stage, our thinking becomes more symbolic and intuitive. We engage in imaginative play and often attribute lifelike qualities to inanimate objects. Piaget termed this stage pre-operational because we haven't fully developed specific cognitive operations yet. Language acquisition becomes a significant focus during this period, as we learn to use words, images, and gestures as symbols to represent various concepts and ideas. For example, when we draw our family, we may not be concerned with creating realistic representations, but rather with capturing the symbolic essence of each family member. Pretend play becomes a cherished activity that allows us to immerse ourselves in new experiences and acquire knowledge through imagination. As we approach the age of 4, curiosity reaches its peak, and we embark on a journey of relentless questioning. We become aware of the vast amount of knowledge we possess, even though we may not comprehend the exact process of its acquisition. This stage marks the birth of primitive reasoning, although our thinking still revolves around an egocentric perspective. We assume that others perceive the world in the same way we do, without fully grasping the concept of differing viewpoints. Now let's move on to the concrete operational stage, from ages 7 to 11. In this stage, our cognitive abilities take a significant leap forward as we begin to understand logic and engage in concrete cognitive operations. We develop the ability to sort objects based on specific criteria and engage in inductive reasoning. For instance, when observing someone eating a cookie, we can draw the conclusion that cookies are delicious and form a generalization based on that observation. Another crucial concept we grasp during this stage is conservation, which allows us to understand that certain properties of objects, such as quantity or volume, remain the same even when their appearance changes. Our mental structures become more sophisticated as we learn to manipulate and organize our thoughts. We gain the ability to reverse actions and understand the concept of reversibility. Excited by our newfound mental abilities, we apply them in various domains, including conversations, activities, writing, and school tasks. Through these experiences, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, recognizing that our thoughts, emotions, and perspectives are unique and may differ from those of others. This newfound awareness paves the way for the development of empathy, enabling us to consider the viewpoints of others and appreciate diverse perspectives. Lastly, we enter the formal operational stage, from ages 12 and beyond. In this final stage of cognitive development, our thinking becomes more abstract and capable of handling hypothetical scenarios. We gain the capacity to think rationally about complex concepts such as success, failure, love, hate, and moral dilemmas. Our understanding of our own identity deepens, and we develop a more comprehensive sense of morality. With advanced cognitive abilities, we can engage in deductive reasoning, allowing us to compare statements and derive logical conclusions. Our mental skills enable us to plan systematically, set priorities, and make assumptions about events that may not have a direct connection to reality. We become capable of philosophical thinking, contemplating the nature of thought itself, and engaging in metacognition. However, it's worth noting that this stage also brings forth egocentric tendencies, where some individuals develop a heightened self-awareness and a sense of an imaginary audience constantly observing their actions. By studying the distinct stages of cognitive development, we can gain valuable insights into how individuals perceive, interact with, and make sense of the world around them. Remember to like and subscribe for more educational content and stay updated with our latest videos.